is good, everybody? What is good, yo? With this episode of Circus, I am pretty thrown back by how quickly they kind of flushed out this main girl. I expected them to wade off quite a bit, and not only am I surprised with that, we also got a very quick jump in character development also for the main kid. Seemingly, he kind of he's figuring out just, what he doesn't have to necessarily take from these people. The people being just anyone really who is trying to bring him ill will, and even his own brother's, his own father's brother, his uncle is pretty much getting in on trying to adopt him and, pretty much own whatever inheritance he's going to get from his father. Um, so knowing all this, he's pretty much taking it in his own hands finally to say like, I'm not going to allow, this guy to pretty much dictate how everything in my life's going to go. But at the same time, he ends up showing the determination and the thirst or whatever that might just turn the whole slaughter team against whoever hired them. But at the same time, it's going to put them in a part to be targeted, and probably almost be killed off because they are now betraying, the person that hired them. Not only betraying them, you could also be giving information that they were given, exclusively to them. So not only are you betraying them and going against them, you're also, potentially know some things that they might not ever want you to know, like a location, for instance. So we get a lot of things in this episode. We get to see just how some puppets can be completely useless at some points in the sense of they're these very strong puppets and they have the ability to take out most of, if not every human. They could take out a lot of humans, but we get this gate that one of the puppets that are seemingly just like a rock'em sock'em robot type of puppet, like he's just meant to be good at punching. He can't even get in himself, so that already kind of put into perspective, you know, there are people out there that know just how powerful these puppets should be, and because of that, they can move accordingly to put out certain types of traps, certain types of things that will completely render their puppets inefficient. And I thought that was a cool way of showing it already throughout this episode that sure you can have a puppet and all that, but if it isn't this broken one that can catch bombs out of the air, including while catching them, not detonating them, um, it goes to show you that there's definitely three levels or maybe even yeah definitely three levels so far of puppetry in this game in this anime already, and I really like that they're showing different way. This is a different way to show the quality of level that these certain puppets have, which one being this one that couldn't even break through the gate, and then we see that our main girl can break through the gate easily. Not only did she break through the gate easily, but the person protecting the gate pretty much didn't have a chance as well. So um, it's clear to say that those are the types of people that are at. There's one level that couldn't break the gate, and then there's the person that was behind the gate protecting it. That's a level higher than that guy. And then I think it goes her, the girl that absolutely destroys her in this week's episode, destroys this gatekeeper or whatever. But after seeing all that, it should get you pretty hyped to know that there's no way they're going to make an anime where we're watching a character like this woman and she's just going to solo every single puppet she ever comes across. So there's going to be some ridiculous puppets in my opinion, just from what I was seeing. I mean, this one's straight up like throwing bombs and stuff like that. So if they got puppets that can do that, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some puppets that can actually, do some like some ridiculous types of things, like move so quickly that it looks like it's slowing time or, stuff like that. And these puppets, now that I'm thinking about it, it reminds me more of a show called JoJo, with their stands that they have. And I just got someone to ask, or someone did just ask me, where are my JoJo reviews? So this might be a good time to say either going to, or I just have I just have so many different things that come out on certain days that it feels like I get swamped. But if you guys are watching this video all the way up to this point and heard this, if you want JoJo on this channel, I can definitely do that. I've seen 2 episodes so far. I just never really thought of reviewing them on the channel. So if you guys want JoJo, let me know in the comments. I already know one person does. Um, but other than that, I don't know if this is a channel of people that actually really watch JoJo and stuff like that. So it's really nice to know what I can talk about, because I watch a little bit of everything that, excites me or that just gets me in the mood to watch another anime because I watched that anime. So um, wouldn't mind to see what type of fandom I could find that is JoJo fans and just see what those guys are about. But other than that, we are going to get to see a new side of this kid. He jumped out of a freaking castle window pretty much, landing down at the bottom, broken up and beaten up, and then seeing the squad that is meant to kill him. All they literally have to do is kill him right now, and their mission is complete. But because of the eyes he has, because of the look that he's giving the main slaughter guy, he himself doesn't know if it's going to be really worth doing that. So we're in a situation now where we might just be understanding why there's so many characters in the opening credit, because this kid is probably going to make them understand that whatever they're doing is pretty cruel. And not only is it cruel, the person that, they're going after has a lot of money, has a lot of, influence and stuff for all this to be happening. So if that's the case, he probably has enough influence and money to take care of whoever else he hires on and brings aboard, because he already has 2 people defending him with their lives on the line, and they aren't even getting paid in any way, shape, or form by him. So that clearly shows you that he has a lot of faith in them, and that he could probably put some money in some other people, so he doesn't have to let them go out and do all this fighting that they're doing, that's pushing them to their edge of their deaths almost. um, Instead, now they can at least see an easier route to the victories and stuff like that, if they have more and more people hired to protect, or just hired in general to, keep an eye on the competition, make sure people aren't trying to make moves on them, stuff like that. So really, really fun episode this week. I am very surprised no one's talking much about this series. It is very beautiful. It looks gorgeous. Even like some random kid that we'll never see again falling down and scraping his knee and crying on the ground looks absolutely phenomenal. Like it's like that kid was about to become a main character all of a sudden. That's how good the crying looked on this kid, for some freaking reason. But other than that, guys, I am going to be looking into some more animes. Not a lot of animes are even close to finishing, so I'm pretty happy that I get to watch all these shows and talk to you guys about them. But at the same time, I get to, at least learn what other people like, or learn the reason why people like certain things, because it definitely can change the perspective of why you enjoy stuff you watch without you even knowing it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. And if you have a good day, night, morning, evening, I hope it gets better if it's not already. So with that, I will talk to you in the next one if you are subscribing and planning on watching more of your boys' videos. So thank you so much for the support. We hit 20 subs. I said it in my last video. I'll say it in this video. Thank you so much for the support. And I'm going to be grinding as much as possible. So if I do put on JoJo, it's probably not just because of I want to get people to join. It's because I want more content on the channel, and I want you guys to have as much things to watch on here to bide your time accordingly. That works there. All right, everybody, take care, and I will talk to you in the next one. All right, peace.